Alright, g'day. Welcome. Apologies for the delay there in getting things underway. I was just waiting for BlueStacks to boot up. And in true fashion, the faster I wanted it to go, the slower it decided to boot. So yeah, welcome everyone to the stream. As always, if you do have any questions, please do sing out. Happy to field any questions about anything during the stream. So I'll just type that quickly. Alright, that is hopefully sorted, and I had expected that actually to appear on the chat box there, but I don't know what's going on with that, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, anyway, we've got an Alliance War here. We've got the Pirate Horde facing off against War Machine Destroyers. It has been a very long time since we faced WMD. I can't actually recall when the last time we faced them was. It's been that long. But yeah, it's good to finally see them back at 30 out of 30 in terms of their strength. They are, however, only battling with 28, so they do have 2 people opted out, but we've got a couple people that are away on holidays. So there's a high chance that some of them won't make it. I think one guy's actually off on a Bucks party, so yeah, I don't think that even if he does get to his hits that they're going to be in any state of being useful. So yeah, we'll see how everything goes. Welcome to Eric, Draco, Anna, and everyone else that's going to be joining us. It is great to have you guys aboard. So, as I said, 30 on our side, but there's a couple guys here which are probably not going to get their hits in. So, in all likelihood, it's going to end up being close to a 28v28 war anyway. So, yeah, should be a little bit of fun. War Machine, WMD, they are using blue tanks. Got the usual assortment of your Tremors. There's the odd booster in there, an odd face-off. Interestingly, there is one Brutus there with the 20 emblems. So he's from Monster Island, makes a Fiend. They've also got Jaguar there. So I'll probably have a bit of a crack at that just to show off how they go. But yeah, I don't think there's really too much else to say, so I may as well launch straight into some of these hits. Can't see any teams with double revivers, which means that I am pretty much free to hit whomever I need to hit. Yeah, alright, let's go. Let's start off with Dokken then, just so that we can see how Brutus and Jaguar go. We may as well start... let's start with a newish team I've been toying with. So we've got Chainsaw that I'm going to use. I've got a trusty Wyatt as always. I'm going to toss in an 8-bit. I'm going to use my +7 Cooper. There he is. And then I'm also going to toss in Dragon Fist when I can spot him. There he is. So it's similarly modelled to the team I use quite frequently in wars with the yellow core with the double greens. I am going to use Jane because I think she's a lot of fun and I love watching a chainsaw animation. Wyatt is, well, he's Wyatt, so can't go wrong with him. Have leveled a couple more green guns actually. I've gotten a second one of the Trailblazer SBK up, and I've also finally maxed out the Evergreen Buffalo. Yeah, so great, had a lot of luck tonight. I managed to get Logan from TS20, well done, and 5-star War Machine, a 5-star weapon from, awesome. Well done. Good luck with that, Eric. That's a pretty good run. Gonna have to hopefully hold it out and yeah, see how your luck turns in terms of the summons as well. Alright, let's see how this rolls. So looking for some green tiles and some yellows. Green tiles, which is a good way to start. So we'll just pick those off. Excellent. And we didn't really get much coming in after that. So we'll grab the blues because it'll get us a red cascade. Not that I need reds, but it does just free up the board a little bit. And we got rid of the reds. And a nice green. There we go. So we didn't even get to see Brutus fire. So we'll fire off Chainsaw on Ksenia. And then go for the greens because then we'll get a purple match and, sorry, a yellow match and a second yellow match. 8-bit, and we'll use Dragon Fist on the left, and then hopefully we should be able to pick off Ksenia, following it up and get rid of Mortis in the next turn with the burn. And now we've just got Jaguar left. In theory. Oh, Jaguar's going to fire, heal herself up a little bit. Not too much to worry about. Gain, fire, fire, and finish off with the Dragon Fist. Love Dragon Fist. He just reminds me of, if anyone's a bit of a Marvel fan, Iron Fist, or the Iron Fist. Yeah, anyway, has a lot of similarities there. Who else? We'll go with TKD Devil just because old friend on Discord. What should we use? Let's go with Accent and Rock. And we'll toss in a Wyatt for good measure. And Melta. And yeah. Alright, speed there, accuracy, accuracy, and then we'll go speed crit on the 2 reds. There we go. Alright, good luck, TK. Oops, gotta hit the fight button, otherwise we just stand there watching it. Alright, loading, off. Not a fantastic board. Alright. Just shuffle a couple things around, hopefully get it flowing a little bit. Got some reds there, which is good, and I'll just grab the reds downwards. Grab that blue to get the greens cascading. There you go. It's looking a little bit better. A little bit more free now. So I'll just grab that grenade just to pop the greens up and the reds as well, which has now got everyone charged, which is perfect. We'll drop that left. Could have fired the other way around, I will. Note to self, next time fire Accent first, then Wyatt. The reason being is that Wyatt's family bonus there. If an enemy already has blind, then they get 150 damage, and Accent's fiends give blind. So, yeah. Little learning. Switch the firing order around next time. Hopefully we should see Dasher kill herself. Nope, missed. That's alright. We'll and you. Okay, that should just about finish most of them. Oop, we've lost a lot of our stuff, so obviously Rudolph is firing. Counter-attacked. Now we just got to finish off Dasher. Left. And there we go. Done and done. 2 from 2. Always a good way to start. Eric, yeah, thanks for that. Unicorn does look a little bit interesting. I'm not entirely sold on her, if we're completely honest. So this is the character he's talking about, Unicorn. She is, well, that's what she looks like. I did complain to support, they are going to fix it. They rescale all of these images, sometimes to a ridiculous extent, so you can see their entire image. So I'll show you one of the ones which is absolutely ridiculous on Quattro. Where is he? There he is. So if we look at Quattro, he's become a midget. He's got this giant rifle, and they've just rescaled him all the way down so you can see his rifle. But with Unicorn, they didn't do it. So they said they're going to fix it, and we should be able to see Unicorn in all her glory, including the rest of her hair and the railgun. But yeah, she does look a little bit interesting. She's got a lot of defense stats. Even their defense HP, you can see quite a lot, even only at 2-1. Yeah, I'm not entirely sold on her. I think she looks like a good hero. Her stats are a little bit skewy to me. I would have liked to see her with more attack and less defense HP, because a lot of her skill relies on doing damage and then giving armor for the damage. So she deals 160% damage, or gets up to I think 180% damage. Oops, I don't actually want to put her in this war team. And and then gives armor for the damage dealt. So I would have liked to see more attack, less defense HP. One actually, we'll just go over to the portal so you can see the full image. There you go. There's a full image. So you can see a lot of defense, a lot of HP, fairly low attack, whereas I would have liked it to the other way around. The armor debuff is always good. We are seeing more and more armor into the game, and then a negative attack buff is on the lower side of things. It's a lot lower than the percentage-based ones. I think it comes in at about 12% attack debuff. But yeah, so overall, I think she's a middling hero. Someone online described her as being someone when they're in your team, you will win more often than lose, but can't really put your finger exactly on why. And I think that's a pretty apt description of her. She is going to help you win more, but she's not going to do it in a standout fashion like what you'd see from someone like Ksenia or Blunderbuss, where you can look at it and go, oh yeah, that is exactly why I won that fight. So yeah, I think Unicorn's going to be a little bit interesting. I actually need to close that because that's really loud. Opened a window up and it's really blowy here and it started rattling my doors around. So, alright, back to war stuff because that's what we're here for. Alright, Major Stroker, interesting name as always. Let's go back to some standard stuff. And we'll grab another white. There you go. Go dodge accuracy there and speed crit on these two fine fellows. Alright. Bit of dodging across the board there on Major. Alright, let's see. Please more easy boards. I don't want Anna's curse hitting me just yet. We'll save that for raiding. Raiding is a good time for that. Attack up here anyone. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not sure about Blunderbuss because of the inaccuracy she introduces. I'm generally not a fan of Blunderbuss with heroes that need to do the damage in order to get their full special skill. I love using it with ones like Emma and Hopper and stuff because it doesn't actually matter if they miss one or two shots because the damage that she starts kicking out is insane off the rest of them because she's got so many hits. Whereas with Unicorn, if she starts missing, you lose a good chunk of her special skill because you're not getting the follow-on aspects of it. You're not getting the armor debuff. You're not getting that armor for damage dealt because you've not hit anyone. So yeah, if you are going to use her with BB, just be cautious, I guess. Stole all my stuff, but that's alright because we're just going to finish it with the double Emma. Or not, because there was a lot of dodging there. There we go. All done. Alright. That 3 from 3 or 4 from 4? 3 from 3. There we go. Alright. Who is next up, I guess? What we got? Interesting team. Let's go to the double war chest team, I guess. War chests. Where is Booster? We'll just find a Ksenia and a Blunderbuss as well. There we go. And we'll go speed crit on the two BBs. Dodge there. Speed crit there. Alright. A lot of speed crit. Boop. So... not great. Not terrible, but not great. We've got some reds down here which we can get moving. We'll just get all of those reds through the middle. Blunderbuss is up, but we don't really have anything to do with her yet, so I'm just going to hold it for one turn. Alright, there we go. We've got some more blues in. I wasn't going to stream Empires and Puzzles. It's Rush Attack, and I historically don't do well with Rush Attack in terms of not so much the playing, but more the frustration. I'm not a big fan of it. I've already used 4 of my attacks already anyway. So I only got a couple left. I will upload them to line though, just so that they're there for hunters. Somehow that right hand side survived all of that. Yeah, I don't stream Rush anymore. Yeah, it's not pretty, not fun. Like one of the fights, so I've done the 4 attacks. One of them failed, and the only reason it failed was because I misclicked. I accidentally didn't tap Alfreak to use her special skill in a turn and instead made a board match, and that was the end of that fight, basically. So it's, yeah, very irritating how one single 4 move kills the entire fight, and you just can't recover from it. Yeah, my most biggest dislike of Empires and Puzzles War is rush attacks. Fortunately, no such thing over here in Puzzle Combat, which is great because, yeah, I don't know if I could survive 2 sets of rush attack wars in the same week. Alright, well that worked out alright. 2 to go, 2 to go. What's Gunny got? 16 of 4, I believe that one. Low emblemed. Also low emblemed. Darky's got an interesting team. Is rush attack like making worse? It makes them very fast. So in Puzzle Combat, so if we look at tournaments, so tournaments we've got in Puzzle Combat there's charged attack, in Empires and Puzzles there's rush attack. The difference between the two is that charged attack in Empires and Puzzle Combat, takes the heroes to charge speed 65, which is, I believe, and I'm just going to double check this before I say it on stream. Double check. Oops. Yeah, so it's 8 tiles. 8 tiles to charge is speed 65. Comparatively, in Empires and Puzzles, the equivalent is called rush attack, and rush attack puts everyone to being at 6.5 tiles to charge, which is extremely easily to be speed broken down to 6 tiles with a simple level 11, or it's a really easy speed break to make, like super easy. You can do it after only like, I don't know, 6 months in the game. It's not hard at all. So what it means is that if you've got all of the heroes charging in 6 tiles, then it just becomes absolutely ridiculous. And to add to it, they have got a whole bunch of heroes that are extremely strong at their normal speeds of slow and very slow, who became absolutely insanely OP when they go from very slow up to very fast charge speed. So it doesn't sound like a big difference, 6 tiles versus 8 tiles, but yeah, because there's a lot less balance in Empires and Puzzles, it does skew it out ridiculously. It's pretty much at the point where if you get 6 tiles of your color, you have a chance at winning. Like, we're talking 40% chance at winning. If you don't get 6 tiles on your starting opening board, then you have approximately a 2 to 5% chance at winning. From my past experience, or my personal experience, it's just silly. So yeah, Puzzle Combat's a lot more balanced though, because they have it at charged at speed 65, which is only fast, and it does make a big difference in terms of how stupidly broken heroes become. Yeah. Anyway, enough of that, because it's I'll just go down a rabbit hole with it. Let's try a different. What am I even attacking? Jarky. All right, we'll save this for the last team. Save it for the last team. Because that's going to be a lot of fun. All right, let's go with yellows again. So we'll get an 8-bit in there. We'll get Zell and Cooper, or should we go Nemo? Let's go Cooper. Don't break something. If it's not broken, don't fix it. So we'll go Cooper. We'll chuck in Maya, Vinaya, and then of course a Wyatt, because I've got him. He's extremely good as a healer. Extremely, extremely good. Alright. I took too long to attack. Yeah, I'm always good for a rant. Especially on the topic of rush attack. It's like, you know, when you see those memes about like the big red button and you see the bloke sweating and he's trying not to push the that's me with rush attack stuff. I just get very easily triggered by it. And I know it's a problem that's mainly highlighted in top level alliance wars and stuff, and that the lower down you go, you see it a lot less in terms of the frustrations and stuff, because you see less and less Alfreaks. You see the lower alliances not going the route of using Treeville as a backup tank and all that kind of thing. So for the majority of the player base, the frustration doesn't exist, because simply put, the heroes aren't there to make it so frustrating. But yeah, for where we're playing up in 7 Days Hunting, it is, yeah, definitely a very extremely frustrating war buff, and it comes around every 5 weeks for 2 wars, and then it disappears again, fortunately, and we can pretend it doesn't exist while we recover, and then it comes back around and we realize that we hated it again. Pretty much how the cycle goes when it comes to rush attacks. Alright, back to what's going on screen here. I'm just trying to get a couple more tiles in, as well as force these 2 to charge while they're under the insanity debuff from Mayor Benaya. We've got a little bit going now, so we should be able to finish 1 and 2 as well. Not quite finished. I forget, I don't actually have the special skill leveled up very high on Mayor Benaya. So I've only got her at 6 out of 10 because, and it might sound weird why I don't have her higher, but really it's because the majority of her effectiveness comes from the mindless attack, that insanity debuff. Because it is essentially just charge control in a nutshell. So that doesn't change whether she's level 1 out of 10 or 10 out of 10. So I just save my skill books and use them elsewhere. And then just deal damage from other heroes, like you saw there from Cooper and Giselle. Alright, we got 1 left. And we're starting to run into the back end of these teams. Probably pick up Hobnob there because it does look like it's one of the stronger teams left. Coco's had low emblems. Eager Beaver doesn't have any revivers, so not too worried about that. Same with Diamond Giza, Castellas. I think Hobnob it is, to be honest. Alright, let's go Hobnob, and we're going to mix things up a little. We will freestyle this team a little bit. So what was I doing before? I had blue hero, so I was going to play with Lepus, Master Lep, or not Master, he is just Lepus. We'll toss Panzer in there for some taunt, and then also probably go with Face Off, I think. We'll go Wyatt again, maybe. Yeah, we'll go Wyatt, and then we'll also chuck in Hairwear. So we've got a little bit of an interesting setup, I'll be honest. So we've got Lepus in, who this is actually his first time being brought out for war. So Lepus is a new hero that was added in the Spring Tech just gone. So he is quite awesome because he deals damage to the target and nearby. He then does an additional damage with delayed damage, and then also gives a minus 22% attack debuff. So that's only at 8 out of 10. If I pushed him a little bit further, we'd get to minus 24%, a little bit more damage, and 250% direct damage. He is the same member of the Spring Tech family, so I am getting part of that family bonus with Hairwear, where they're getting 7% charge each time they fire their special skills. These 2 heroes, they give it to all their allies. We've then got Wyatt, Panzer for some taunt, and Face Off because he's just boss. So we'll switch those 2 guns over, and we should be about ready to hit this one. So looking for blues and greens. Blues and greens. And we've got couple blues and a couple greens. Not much of either one though. So we might just grab the blues that we got available. And then looks like we're going to grab the greens that are available as well. And more greens. This is a very one-off-ish board where you're making one match and not getting much of a cascade afterwards. And I'm hoping it'll turn shortly, because if it doesn't, this is going to end very quickly. Because single match boards do not go well, as we can see here. Really, really need some cascading tiles and a lot more of my color tiles. This is a dry board. I just can't get anywhere with it. Alright, we lost white now, and hairwear, and... oh my goodness. I can't even make a judgment about this team because I've just not gotten anywhere with the board to make anything with the team. And it's going to be done and dusted without me even barely firing a shot. So there you go. Wow. What a board. I was going well up until then. I blame you, Anna. That's your fault. Saying the boards were too easy. It was going so well up until then. Had some good boards, some solid teams, and then just nothing. So there we go. There's me. 286 points. Not quite. I would have liked to have gotten the 300 there, but not to be with that board, so is what it is. You can see my defense team's hanging in there quite nicely. We've got El Kakoi hit it, and I think there was an earlier tap on it. Yeah, alright, let's try that board. I'm just going to go and raid someone, and I'm going to use that same team. Find someone with the blue tank, similar to what we see in War, just to be consistent so we can actually see what it does. That's not a team we face in War. Come on, where's a team? Alright, that's going to have to do. I'm not going to waste more food doing this. Alright. Let's change this team up, seeing as we're done with it for now. Alright, what do we had? We had Panzer and Face Off and Lepus and Hairwear and White. Alright. Accuracy dodge, speed gun there, dodge gun there, speed crit there. Alright, let's try this out in a different setup, and we'll try to find a tremor after this and see what it looks like. This board's not much better. Alright, that's right, we'll go with it. There's some greens. Grab those ones as well. So we're through the tank, which is good. And then hopefully get one more set of blues. There we go. We'll target Terminus, and then we'll go on Krampus as well. Bonk! And then we've got Wyatt charge now, thanks to that family bonus. 3 turns time, we should see these guys disappear, but we're going to do that just because I don't want him to fire in the next 2 turns. I have to do it. Right. And looking a little bit better. Now we'll see the egg bomb explode. Taunt, thank you very much. Love taunt. Fire in the hold. You have an egg, you have an egg. Everybody get some eggs. I love Face Off. Bonk. I love that egg toss. Alright, so that's what that team should have looked like, and we'll just try to find something a bit more like what we see in War. Maybe, possibly. Ish. I am down a long way in my trophies at the moment, so I might not actually find anything. Do similar, another one of them. Let's look in our raid tower. We might find something a bit quicker in there. Roger, that's a bit more similar. Why does no one want to put Tremor as tank anymore? Might come back to GP there. Oh. And the Donnie and Duke setup. Nope. I think. Oh, there's a Tremor. Alright. Let's go with that. See how this one looks then. Because I think this is about as close as we're going to get. So, looking for some more green tiles up through the middle. So if you're just joining me, I have finished all the war hits. This was the team that I was meant to use in my last hit, but I got an absolutely terrible board, so I'm just playing with it in a couple raids here just to show what it should have done had I got a little bit better luck with it when it comes to some of the tiles. Except this one's going more the route of that last board, but turned a little bit there. Alright, we'll silence the left-hand side. Just like that. Hopefully get some blues in. There we go. And we'll toss egg bomb on that side and re-silence left. And we should, when we fire off Hairware, also get Wyatt fired and charged. There we go. You can see there just the benefit of that family bonus, just chipping in 7% charge each time I fire their skills. It doesn't sound like much, but 7% with two of them is 14% each time we fire their special skills. So that should get face off charge. There we go. Stupid buff. And then we'll get one. Get rid of him, and then we just got to finish off Stinger. What a shame. Dodge happened for me. Peppers. And face off, and that should be just about it. And it is. There we go. So that's what the team should have looked like. I might need an extra healer in there because they are both reasonably slow hitters. But that's alright. What do we get? We got nothing. Stone Cold, nothing. That's okay. Alright. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I got, though, for this one. We got Alliance Wars done and done on Puzzle Combat. So, see me there. 286. Raz is still coming. Raz done? Raz, I think, is done. Where is Raz? There he is. I think he's done. Oh, he's got one left. Ooh, he got a decent fail, though, which helped. Mine was a really bad fail. He'll probably take the lead. Yo, not the lead. That's alright. I'm expecting there to be a couple others that overtake me. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I got on the Alliance Wars here in Puzzle Combat. So, yeah, that's all I got. I wish everybody good luck, stay happy, stay healthy, and I will catch you guys all in whatever the next video happens to be. Hopefully, I think it's probably going to be the Alliance Wars from the midweek war, which was against Global Empire. I think they're probably going to be the next ones. Otherwise, it'll be the next installment in the Raiding Fun series that I've been doing. So it's going to be something like Zippy Zappy Zoomy Zombies, just to keep going with the alliteration theme. Yeah, so it's using a lot of zombie heroes. Yeah, anyway, that's all coming up. So yeah, wish everyone good luck with your own wars, and we'll catch you guys all in the next one. Bye!